Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time talking about free agency and who the 49ers should be targeting or re-signing from our teams ourselves. Interesting time. Free agency, I have mixed feelings about it. We get veteran players, but at the same time, you have to overpay people to get you to the team. Example, you can look at the Minnesota Vikings with Kirk Cousins. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible deal. 3-year, $84 million contract. Fully guaranteed contract too, I should say. That's a pretty bad deal right there, but hopefully the Niners, they are wise with their money and can spend as effectively and efficiently as possible. Making this video very early on, so things can be subject to change during the afternoon. Somebody might get franchise tagged. Somebody might agree to a long-term deal. If anything changes, don't blame me. Blame the players and the team. Not my fault. Anyways, gonna get the video started, but before I do, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. I'm gonna be having a lot of videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, probably 4 a week, Tuesday through Friday, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, let's just get the video started. The top 3 free agents the 49ers should be targeting. Honorable mention, Trey Flowers, defensive end from the New England Patriots. Coming in at number 3, I have DeMarcus Lawrence, edge rusher from the Dallas Cowboys. I think him and the 49ers could be a perfect match together. A couple of reasons. One, edge rushers is a big need. We really do need someone to get to the quarterback, and DeMarcus Lawrence can get to the quarterback. You look at his statistics for the past 2 years, about 25 sacks in 2 seasons. That's pretty good right there. 2017 is when he really broke out and became one of the best edge rushers in the NFL right now, and he's proven it last year in 2018, and I think 2019, 2020, the next couple of years, he can prove that he's still a very good edge rusher, and he's like only 26 years old. He's not up there in age. He's very young. If you're going to sign him, you're going to be signing him to a long-term deal, and he probably won't be dropping any production barring any weird injuries or what have you. Also, we run a 4-3 scheme like the Dallas Cowboys. He'll fit perfectly in. It's not like one of those mismatched systems where it's a 3-4 outside linebacker, 4-3 defensive end. This is your completely 4-3 defensive end. That's perfect right there. Yeah, I really can't say anything else. DeMarcus Lawrence, we really need an edge rusher. He could be a perfect fit for this team. It's interesting to see what Dallas is going to be doing. Are they going to franchise tag him, which I think DeMarcus has said publicly that he will not take the franchise tag yet again. I think he wants a long-term deal with the Cowboys, but I don't know if Dallas is willing to deal with that. But hey, it's Jerry Jones. He might be able to do something with that. That's probably why I have him at number 3, because I think the Cowboys and Jerry Jones, they might be able to come to a long-term deal and what have you. It's a little skeptical right there. Maybe by the time this video comes out, he probably would agree to a long-term deal some way, shape, or form, but I don't know yet. This is too early to tell. It's him and the Cowboys, but yeah, him and the 49ers, I think that'd be a perfect fit, perfect scheme, fits a big need that we need in free agency, and I'd love to see what he can do. The only problem is we're going to have to pay him a lot of money. Hopefully he's worth it, which I think he will be worth it if the 49ers do sign him. Coming in at number 2, I have Robbie Gould. Please sign this guy, San Francisco, to a long-term deal. Do not franchise tag this guy. If you lose this guy, you will probably rue today unless you find a better kicker than Robbie Gould. I can't really see anyone else being better than Gould. Maybe Justin Tucker from the Ravens, but other than that, this guy has been productive for the past 2 seasons for the 49ers. I think he's at 95+% in field goals percentages made. 2018, he only missed just 1 field goal. I think it was the game against the Arizona Cardinals, but other than that, this guy has been clutch. He's been making every single kick. Every time he does make a field goal, I do not have to worry about him trying to miss it or something like that. He's going to make it most of the time. That's what you need. I mean, Chicago, I'm pretty sure they want him back from us because of the fact of the playoff game. I don't know. That was a weird botch missed kick right there near the end of the wild card game against the Eagles. A reunion with them could be in the fold right now. That's probably what Gould may be wanting to do, but I hope he stays in San Francisco. I hope his heart is in San Francisco, and I hope the 49ers, John Lynch, they do re-sign this guy to like a 3-year deal, because he definitely deserves a contract extension from the 49ers. And I do not want a situation like the Los Angeles Chargers for the past couple of seasons where they're struggling to find a kicker that's competent and missing very important field goals to lose games. I want a guy that's in the clutch, that's making every field goal as much as possible, and Robbie Gould fits that perfectly. Gould, San Francisco, please re-sign this man. That's all I have to say. Coming in number 1 as the biggest free agent the 49ers should sign in 2019 is Earl Thomas, safety, Seattle Seahawks. Yes, a reunion with him and Richard Sherman would be freaking awesome, and the system is pretty much similar to Seattle's defense. Robert Saleh, he was under Pete Carroll in Seattle when they won the Super Bowl. If Earl Thomas came to the 49ers, he will have teammate in Richard Sherman, LOB right there, and a system that he's familiar with. Nothing too crazy right there. That's a perfect fit already. And also, the 49ers, they would have leverage over Thomas because of the fact that he got injured, unfortunately, I think the 4th or 5th game of last year, and it was a pretty bad injury. Pretty much that ended him and the Seattle Seahawks relationship. He's probably not going to be playing with the Seahawks ever again. That's pretty terrible right there. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but hey, it's football. What can you do, right? Thomas with the 49ers, I think that'd be perfect because of his ability, even though coming off an injury. But Richard Sherman has proven that you can come off a terrible injury and have a really good season. And, you know, he's proven that in 2018 for us, for the 49ers, being a lockdown cornerback. And I think Thomas can have the same effect right there. And having Richard Sherman by your side, what can go wrong? Like, it's going to be perfect. And he's only 30 years old. It's a little up there in age, but not quite. He's still young, in my opinion. He can come off from his broken leg and make a full comeback. I think that'd be perfect right there. We'll see what they're going to do if they do sign him, what the contract details are. It's probably going to be like a, I don't know, 3-year deal. I'm assuming he wants a long-term deal. That'd be perfect right there. I like this guy, Earl Thomas. I've been a fan of his from his LOB days. I know it's Seattle Seahawks, right? But I believe that he was the biggest guy in LOB for the Seattle Seahawks when they won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. He's the leader. He's the man that makes everything happen, and he's the big impact guy that you want in San Francisco. So yeah, Earl Thomas, can't go anything wrong with that. Him and Richard Sherman coming back together, going against Seattle twice a year. I think that'd be pretty cool right there, and I'm pretty sure you guys are in awe with that idea. That's gonna be pretty much it, you guys. Just want to talk about free agency a little bit coming up in a couple of weeks. I think on my birthday, March 13th, so that's interesting right there. That's pretty cool. Please let me know who you guys want in free agency this year for the 49ers. Anybody from the top up or any low-key free agents, please. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, I'll probably catch you guys up tomorrow when I have another video out. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners.